So what is going on, guys? We are back with another rebuild, and I decided to bring the Lions. I really wanted to do them last year, but I believe Bengal did them like the week I wanted to do them, and I was like, you know what? I'm already doing the series that he definitely brought it to light, like without a question, and you know, I didn't want to completely copy him. So, but this year, I mean, hopefully he doesn't upload one kind of soon, but this year we actually have the opportunity to do one kind of early, and I'm a Packer fan, but man, does the NFC North, like, I mean, you got the Packers and the Vikings, they're doing pretty solid, but the NFC North has its issues. Alright, so now that I finally kind of slimmed down the roster a bit, we have some positions to look at. The one position I don't like is Matthew Stafford's contract, but of course, as much as I wouldn't say this is near reality at all, I do want to keep Stafford. I think he does have a great chance to succeed for us. We need... The O-line is kind of shifty. I did sign a few free agents, and I might actually shift a few in there. I know Vasquez is going to play. That's like my ritual, is to sign Vasquez and plug him in the line. We need another corner. So the Lions are rough. They're really rough. We do have a first-round draft pick. That's nice. But speaking of not realistic, if we can get to 70 likes, I think 70 is going to be my magic number for a while. If we can get to 70 likes, I think the next rebuild we do is going to be a legit realistic rebuild. Like, I'm actually going to try to rebuild the team realistically. And if you don't know what that means, well, in my opinion, it means that you don't do trades like this that wouldn't happen in the real world, where like teams are going to be trading away potential great players. I'll literally keep most of the team. Two things: if it's more fun than these rebuilds, and or if it's more successful, which I don't think it will be, but it would be kind of cool to see where it would take us. So I don't expect this to rejuvenate the Niners team, but I do trade Riddick, Bolden, and a 7th round for their first-round pick, which could be very well. It's very good anyways. It is a 3rd overall projection. I don't know if that's where it's going to rank it, but it's looking pretty good so far. So with this trade, we get the guy that has been so elusive to me in these rebuilds, Sammy Watkins. We give them a middle linebacker, a right tackle, and a 2nd-round draft pick. And we finally have a solid receiving core after Calvin Johnson leaves. All right, I mean, I guess it went through Tavon Wilson and Quantarius Diggs. I believe his name is Quantarius, for Ryan Shazier, who I am surprised he's only an 81 overall. I thought he would be at least like an 87 by now. So now you have your next two Lions, Calvin Pryor and Leonard Williams, for Monroe, Schwartz, and a 4th round. The Jets' offensive line gets a little bit better while we get younger and more talented. So with that trade, we get rid of the very young Devin Taylor, Haloti Ngata, and a 3rd round for Sean Smith, getting really weak on the inside, but also gaining great secondary depth. So we have a huge trade here. We are getting rid of Glover Quinn, Raphael Bush, and Riley Reif for Justin Pugh. I don't know if that's his name. Weston Richburg, and a 5th round, which I think is very amazing for both teams. Obviously more or less ours, but they're still getting some decent players as well. All right, so I believe we have our team season 1 of Team 1. I don't know why I said it so weirdly, but we have Matthew Stafford, Amir Abdullah with some interesting backups. Zach Zenner is the number 2, by the way. Michael Burton, who's developed a pretty nice developed guy. We have 3 great receivers. We have Eric Ebron at tight end. Brandon Pettigrew has been on this team for so long. Taylor Decker at left tackle. Justin is actually at right tackle, while Laken Tomlinson is at left guard. Weston Richburg, of course, at center, and Warford at right guard. Left end, we do have Leonard Williams. I have to change them. Ezekiel Ansah at right end. Defensive tackle starter is Danny Shelton. That's definitely something we need to address in the draft. Tahir Whitehead is starting left out. Ryan Shazier is your starting middle. Xavier Gooden is actually your 2nd string middle linebacker. And we have DeAndre Levy at right out with Bynes as a backup. We do need some more corners, but we do have 2 top lockdown corners to start it. Free safety is Calvin Pryor, and strong safety is Will Hill. And, of course, your kicker and punter are Matt Prater and Sam Martin. And we have 3 first-round draft picks, one of which are our own. So I would assume we should do pretty poorly. You don't really like to do poorly, but in this case, you kind of do. So as per usual in my rebuilds, what do you think we're going to do? You can keep it to yourself. You can leave it in the comments. I mean, I've yet to see it, but I know one of you guys is going to be like, all right, season 1 up to week 9, I think 5-2. Season 1 up to week 17, I think 10-6. It's just like, all right, I mean, I appreciate it. I think this is easily a 7-9 team. We'll see. Do have a lot of holes. And the biggest thing that kind of hurts these rebuilds is when the team doesn't have any offensive line either. And this team, I mean, Riley Reif's not bad, but I had to trade him because, one, we're getting a better offensive lineman. Kind of technically, overall-wise, yes. And he is a lot cheaper, which is what I try to do in these. So in realistic rebuilds, that kind of changes a little bit. Seen some pretty talented players here. Of course, we're looking at running backs. Abdallah is pretty good. We'll have to see exactly what he's like. I'm not going to completely commit to looking for one when he could actually have a really solid season. Tight end's not a big deal, but I'm seeing a pretty solid one here. Ugh, that really shook me. Right there, just completely off the frickin' radar of nasty. I mean, on the radar of nasty, really. And, of course, we need O-line. We do need defense the most. So we finally got a guy that seems all right. I would say defensive tackle is our biggest need. And we don't have much to scout left. It gets past the sim. We'll see if we make the playoffs. I know we're not going to get a bye, so if it doesn't show a playoff game, you know we missed. I just wonder by how much. And we have... Okay! So 9-7. 9-7, so the Bears are 5-11. The Packers, I don't know what the hell happened to them. But of course, the Packers actually whooped the shit out of our team. Let's take a look at the stats. Matthew Stafford looking solid, and he actually had a really good season. So, Stafford, I can see why he went up. Orlowski did very well as well. Rushing, Abdallah had over 1,000, so that's not bad. Holy shit! You're done. You're off the team. Is this a joke? The Lions went 9-7 with Abdallah fumbling for, I would assume, an NFL record 12 times. Holy shit. Ebron, by the way, 13 touchdowns. Nice red zone target there. And Taylor Decker, 29 sacks allowed. Hey, pal? All right. I mean, I see you. Of course, Richburg did very well. And honestly, for 7 sacks, that's not bad for a right tackle. So good job there, too. Ryan Shazier had a pretty damn good season. Who got the sacks? I know we got Ansah. Danny Shelton had a 10.5 season. That's not bad. Leonard Williams, I almost called him Floyd. Not as well as I wanted him to. What about the cornerback? 7 picks. Sean Smith had a very decent season. Take a look at the yearly awards. And Ben Roethlisberger. God damn. It's like EA screws me up purposely. It's like, all right, let's throw Big Ben in there just to get everyone pissed at him again. Big Ben, he's been winning it a lot for me lately. And Offensive Player of the Year, Matthew Stafford only comes out 2 points away, 2 spots away. DeAndre Levy had a chance with the 6th spot. Offensive Rookie of the Year, no one. Defensive Rookie of the Year, I don't know how Killebrew, whatever his name is, got there. Best Quarterback, Matthew Stafford was 4th somehow. Not sure how that works. Adrian Peterson, number 1. That is no surprise at all. Big surprise, Abdullah's not there because he fucking fumbled 100 times. Marvin Jones is up there. 3 Cowboys offensive linemen. Richburg, though, he deserves to be there, and he was to number 9. Ezekiel there. Holy shit, man. I bet you, yeah, the Eagles are deadly. Top 3 defensive linemen. That is something you cannot beat. Did we get anyone close? No one close to best linebacker. Best DB, we did get number 8 with Sean Smith, and Prater did take number 4, so we didn't get a single one. We came a little close, quote-unquote last but not least. I'm going to develop Stafford a little bit. He goes up 2 from 1 upgrade. That's crazy. But, I mean, let's get into a playoff game. I don't expect to win this at all. Wow, our coach looks like fucking DJ Khaled. What's up, pal? Or the 4th quarter, the Vikings got all the way down the field, but they were forced to take their field goal. So here with the Lions having the ball and somewhat getting on the field here, ooh, I would go for it. Did they go for it? They actually went for it. So our Lions went for it, and on the right side, once again, getting their way with the wide receivers. As it's first a pass to Tate, and now it's a pass to Marvin, and then there's a penalty on the defense. So this looks like a potential equalizing score here. Can they do it? 3rd and goal. They do rush it in for a clutch touchdown, tying up the game. A very close playoff game, but of course Teddy Bridgewater to Peterson, huge play. There is a penalty, though, on the Vikings offense, and on 1st and 10, they can't get anything. On 2nd and 20, Peterson goes backwards. You heard it right, backwards. And 3rd and 11 after a short gain, so they're going to have to punt it. Lions have the ball right near the end of the game where you want it on 3rd and 6, a clutch defensive penalty against the Vikings here, which is going to most likely give the Lions points right at the end of the quarter. So is this going to be a playoff win against a division rival? Sammy Watkins gets a nice touchdown, so now it's a 7-point lead. The Lions are leading for, I believe, the first time in the game, or at least until the first quarter. But of course, the Vikings, I was going to say the Vikings don't want to give up, but Peterson, I believe, fumbles on the play. How could he do that to his team when they have a strong team into the playoffs? This is most likely going to be game as timeouts are gone and the Lions are having their way, and they actually win a game. I honestly can't believe we won that game. Let's take a look at the settings. Is it under team? No, it's under league. It's got to be under league. League settings. It is on. Oh, it's on all Madden. What? No, it's not. I kicked in the game. I don't think it was that fast. Although I don't know the difference, actually. There's no way it's been on all Madden. I don't know if that, to be fair, I don't even know if that makes a difference. Where's the schedule? Playoff schedule. Okay, we get it. Times played 1, no force win. Let's go to the team schedule. And, of course, no wins at all. You can see it's all legit. The scores are always going to be the same. Oh, yeah, it's over. I don't, if I win this game, I wouldn't even, be surprised if you guys thought I was cheating. No way in hell we win this game as good. As you can see, an 85 overall compared to their 89. I would expect a blowout here. I expect to lose probably 17-38. And Matthew Stafford sacked on the play, and then a fumble recovered. Come on, Detroit. This game is more Detroit than Detroit can ever handle. Just don't fumble. Abdullah is just being so shit. He's totally done. I don't even care if we win the Super Bowl because of him. And they go for it on 4th down and 5. I'm really surprised there. The weather really altering both teams' decisions, and huge first down there. Stop giving it to Amir. Amir is probably the guy who fumbled. It wouldn't surprise me. Amir is kind of doing work. Okay. That's why you do all the things and I don't. We are up 17-10 against the Seahawks. What is going on? They look like they're going to do it, and that's a huge gain on 1st and 10 to Tyler Lockett. They're inching their way in. They're so close. Oh, what happened? Interception! I don't know who Nevin Lawson is, but he has been killing it. I do think he had a penalty that one time, but that doesn't matter because he just intercepted it when they were about to score. 3rd and 5, do they get it? Oh, it's short. Oh, wait, what? I'm so confused. Okay, just double. Seahawks, this is without a doubt their last and final chance. Can the defense come up clutch? Oh, it's a penalty. I thought it was gonna be a play. Oh, on 4th and 10, do they get it? They're short. That's game. What is life? Unless they do some magic they did that one time where Russell ran it for 68-yard touchdown on the last play of the game. What is literally going on? I don't know what to tell you. I am literally baffled. I kid you not. Well, really, both pitchers are looking ridiculous. Okay, maybe we deserve to be here. If the Chargers, Texans, and Eagles are here, maybe this is the year of the unrealisticness. I mean, at least we develop. Look at the Eagles. They're 83 overall, and it's going to be funny because they're going to be the ones to take us out. It's going to be really sad and funny at the same time. Let's do another jump ahead. Let's change it up, which is really stupid of us. And the Eagles do score 10, and they go for another 7, and here comes 22-0. All right. Little confused why the Eagles are the ones giving me troubles, but okay, sure. Oh, are we doing? Oh, they have the ball. Well, fuck me, man. 27-0, huh? Got to the championship game. That's further than the Lions are coming anytime soon, I'll tell you that. 2nd and 10. Intercepted. That's game. Let's just sim to the end of the game. Our only chance was to score there, and let's see what happens. We score a touchdown. And just like that, we lose 30-14. Really, really ironic story here that we destroy the frickin', well, not destroy, but we beat the Seahawks and the Vikings, who are both twice as good as the Eagles, and we lose. So we did lose a few players. We only have 13 mil. Holy fuck. That's the one thing about having a starting quarterback that already has a deal does make it a little bit harder on the rebuilds. But, I mean, I guess it kind of prepares me for the potential realistic rebuild that we do next. Cyprian did reject, which means he did re-sign with his team. So we got a plummeter. We do have combine reports for these players. Now, who's that 7.4 in the window? That's a running. Oh! 7.5 for a nice little wide receiver. That's a nice ticket. He's got a 4.39. Jesus, and he's strong. Oh, my God, he's fast. For a 6'7", 2'7", 6'7", so many sevens. I think we have to go with him. Just for the simple fact that, like I said, that is insane speed. I know he's got only a C+ catch and all that, but 4.56 at 6'7", 270 almost? That's like unheard of. Didn't have that in the past years. Oh, A-. I think we got to go with this guy. I think we have to. Start drafting. Please be top 3. Oh, that is the best we've ever had. See, that's the thing. I know they're going to take him. They're going to take the wide out. It's rough, but it is what it is. We're in the business. Got to make our trade downs, and of course they take him. What a play by the Bears. We didn't need a wide receiver that bad. That's why I can't take a guy with that much expense. Hackett. Okay, Hackett's there. I'm going to take him. I don't even care. I have to take him. He's 6'7" with that speed. I don't even care. I just don't. 80 overall. Normal development trade. He was ranked at number 10. We took him at 7, so we didn't really reach too hard. I know he's an 80 overall, so he's actually really good. I know he has normal development trait, but with 85 speed and 89 excel at 6'7", very good choice there. We didn't really necessarily need him. We don't really need the wide receiver at all. This might be a little bit... and I was about to say it might be a little stupid not just trading up for him. And of course, I believe that was him, if I'm not mistaken. That was a super talent, and the Bills took him. I shouldn't have went. So we did get our trade up with the Steelers. I couldn't get it with the Cardinals since apparently they took someone before I even had a chance. I have 2 choices here, but I think the guy is Sean Ballard. I don't draft defensive tackles, so let's see how good he is. He has quick development trait. I took him at 21. He's projected 61. Not a great pick at all, but he's kind of fast. He's got 84 block shed, 86 power move. So I have a decision here, and I think I'm going to take it. We have the right outside linebacker that we drafted. He actually goes to a 79 overall as a left end, so we're going to move him to left end and put Leonard Williams in at DT, so he also goes up. I really do want to take a look at that Bears receiver, though. Oh, my God. 78 overall. Holy fucking cash money, dude. When was our first pick? Number 7? I totally forgot. We would have had to take him really high. Solid receiver, though. Holy crap. He's one of the best. 6'3", too. God damn. He is so good. It's like one of the best receivers I've ever seen, especially if he has superstar development trait, which I'm assuming he probably does. So here with this trade, we give Robert Mathis in a 3rd round for Norwell, 84 overall left guard, which we really need desperately. So even with Ted Ginn, we do have to give up 2 3rd round draft picks, but he is a cornerstone left tackle, and he is huge for the team. We get Cordy Glenn there. So with that trade, we kind of steal the the Bills free safety. Might have overtraded for him. In real life, not really, but in Madden, probably overtraded for him. So I think we are about to make the trade for the man that's going to put us over the top on defense. It happens. Khalil Mack attack is on the team. All right, so our team is a lot better, I think. And, of course, you guys seen all the trades. But this is what the actual lineup looks like. We have Hackett at the starter. I don't know what would change. We do go to a B. I guess Ebron is a beast. I mean, we really didn't even need to draft Hackett, but, I mean, maybe we'll move him to wide receiver. 6'7" speed demon wide receiver wouldn't even be fair. The offense is looking pretty good, but the defense actually did get pretty nice over the offseason. Huge move is Leonard Williams moving from left end to defensive tackle. That is absolutely monstrous, in my opinion. Cornerback core is nice. We traded for that nice young free safety. Our middle linebacker core is a little weak, but Solid B's and B pluses all across the board. I would say this team is easily B plus. I think this is easily a 10-6 team for sure. If we can go 9-7 with the other team, we can definitely go 10-7, 10-6 with this team for sure. Like, not even a question. I mean, it was kind of a miracle season last year, and did we not? Did we not make it? Are you serious? Wow. So we upgrade the team tremendously, and we missed the playoffs with a 9-7 repeat record. You got to be kidding me. I am so surprised by that. Let's see Matthew Stafford's stat line. Once again, another solid season for Stafford. He's not really bringing in the touchdowns that I'd like to see, though. I guess to be fair, we did kind of downgrade in offense. We might have upgraded on the offensive line, but we didn't really upgrade in offense. Our running back did have over 1,000. And look at that category. 12 fumbles, boy. And of course, you can see we had 3 receivers with 1,000 yards. The offensive line still performing kind of weak, but they did better than last year. Shazier kind of regressing this year. Levy kind of steps up for once. And Sean Smith, nowhere to be found. An absolute shit fest of a season for him. 18.5 sacks. How could we not do it? The frickin' rookie defensive tackle, 8.5 at number 2 DT. Aaron Rodgers MVP award, I can see that. Little sneak peek. The Packers are back, baby. Stanley K, the quarterback of the Patriots. Not bad, huh? Super Bowl, and it was the Packers 31-25. That is a nice Super Bowl win for my Green Bay Packers. But, of course, I'm trying to take the Lions to the Super Bowl. Did Aaron Rodgers get hurt? Or did they bench him because they were kicking ass? So, I wouldn't call it a failed rebuild since we have a championship matchup under the belt. But how are we going to re-sign all these guys exactly? I shouldn't really be signing Ansah. Well, I guess I'm not going to. Fuck everyone. You know what? Fuck all of y'all. Y'all can fucking leave all you want, alright? Okay, not you, Sammy. Thank God you didn't listen to that, because obviously I didn't want you to leave. Come on now. Guess I'm not. There goes the rebuild. We need the center for sure. This offer is perfect. I can't wait. Eric Ebron's going to have to slip. We have a decent tight end that can play for us. Going to have to let Tahir slip. I wasn't gonna tag Ansah. I'd rather tag frickin' Mac. He's much better. Contract accepted, so we do get these 2 guys. I don't think we offered for too much more than them, though. But it is kind of ironic. I actually found some really decent rookies in the draft, so maybe Ansah leaving was the best choice, because we would have been broke if we... honestly, we might not even be able to sign him. So let's head to the draft. I don't know who we have as an option or not. And we are number 2 overall. I don't know. I would assume that was probably the pick we already had. But we did trade for the Eagles, which was 30th overall. And one of the picks is number 15. So it's a left tackle. So I was going to say, if it was a defensive end, I don't know if you make that trade up. But for a left tackle, if he really is your dude, it might be worth it. Is Conrad? I can't believe I did that. I just accidentally simmed my pick. What did we draft? Okay, so the AI drafted the... alrighty, EA, thank you for that. I don't know how that ended up happening, but we took a guy at 6 who was projected number 1, and he's fucking insane, so I don't really see anything I like here. We might just go Bach anyways. Bach it. Took him at 15, and I was going to trade to 20, so ironically, I would have picked him right at the right time. So draft recap, I did sim past 4th round. Couldn't be dealt with it, and god damn it, EA, really? Are any of these guys good? EA, so this is what you do when I give you the reins, huh? So we somehow pull off the 1st, 3rd, and Golden Tate for Odell Beckham. I don't think wide receiver was a huge need for us, but I just am sick and tired of seeing these guys continuously regress. And if you guys could see, Odell ain't doing that. He 99. I guess you can say I lost my goddamn mind. I just traded a 1st, 2nd, and Sean Smith for Richard Sherman. This is the all-in year. We got to the championship. We had a really solid team. 9-7. We missed the playoffs by an inch. So with the most realistic trade of the video, we trade superstar development trait running back, whatever the hell his name is, Marvin Jones, and a 3rd-round pick for CJ Mosley, who will be playing left outside linebacker for us. And with that trade, we trade the talented rookie we just got, Bach, Jaquez Smith, and a first round, which is 5th pick overall projected for Brandon Marshall, lining up one of the best squads we've had for the whole rebuild. Look at the youngster, though, we got. So beast. 85 overall at right end. So deadly, man. He is. I can't believe the AI drafted such a beast. Oh, and by the way, I forgot. We actually did get David Johnson. I don't remember how we got him, but I do know that I have, like, no draft picks. We do have youth regardless, so, like, honestly, in real life, it wouldn't be the worst thing to try to do what we're doing here. Of course, you want to draft talent every year. What is that called? Easily get to the playoffs for sure. I'm going to send him right to the playoffs. Not even a question. Sammy Watkins is now in 92 overall. I wish it would like let you know what it would be like if you were to get development trait, like how much it would cost to like upgrade stuff at that point. Screw it. We're going to go medium. Matthew Stafford doesn't upgrade at all. Week 17, I don't see it. Did we make the playoffs? Oh, yeah, we did. 11-3-2. Let's go. Eagles are back in the playoffs, by the way. That line, come on, Stafford. Hey, look at that yard line. But the touchdowns, man, what are you doing? David Johnson carrying those touchdowns up. And the fullback, man, the rushing touchdowns were actually really good. And, hey, 3 1,000-yard receiving players. Solid all across the board. Once again, sacks, though. Come on, Cordy. The defense came up pretty well. And Khalil Mack, 22 sacks. So close to the record. What a legend, man. Let's see the overalls. Holy shit, 93 overall compared to the 86 overall Panthers. Jesus. I mean, I knew we were a good team, but holy crap, 93 overalls. Pretty solid, considering we haven't even really had that much development. Honestly, looking like a touchdown. And it is for 2 yards. It's 3rd and 4, and it's a sack by Leonard Williams again. So, of course, the Panthers do take their field goal. And Leonard Williams is having himself a game, I'll tell you that. Kickoff on Carolina, so we do get the ball to start this half. And that would be an interception, I believe, as they are now up 20-10. What is going on is the question I have. Can I get a freaking answer from my ball club? I don't know. Down by 13. And that's game. I don't understand what's happening here. One of the best teams we've ever assembled, and we have struggles, apparently. Really? 3 incompletions, guys? Are you fucking serious? I think we're going to do Sanu on the outside. That's rough. And that's a throw, and Sammy Watkins gets it. What a play to keep it alive. Stafford is just... It's Stafford. Stafford is the reason why this team didn't do more. And Sanu gets all right, it just simmed all the way to the end of the game, but okay. I think what we're going to do, since that was so lackluster, we're going to make sure we re-sign everyone we can and then just sim another season and what happens. I'm not even going to go into the game. So this is the team going into the last sim. We got some regressions, but the team is for the most part, still together. The big difference, though, of course, is that we did lose Richard Sherman. But basically, you know, this is a pretty good team regardless still. So let's see if we can win the playoffs and head her out. One of the potential rebuilds that have kind of not went the way I wanted to, and we make it 8-7-1. I'm not even going to look at the league shit. Don't even care. Sim 1 week. Can we get a win, please? We've only had well, we actually did have 2 playoff wins out of 4 games. And we get a win. We do get a win. Let's take a look. We're definitely the better team, I would say for sure. It's just our record doesn't prove it. Where are we at? So we won by 7. That's a decent victory, I guess. Outperformed them quite a bit. Matthew Stafford finally showing up. 21 touchdowns. Matthew Stafford, you're a fucking joke. Jerick McKinnon, of course, that offensive line. 3 1,000 receiving yard players and almost a 4th, and you can't get touchdowns? Why would you extend him? A devastating loss. Okay, I mean, we know we lost. Terrible NFC North, by the way. Just garbage. It's like some voodoo magic bullshit. Ezekiel. Really, Ezekiel? That's how you feel? You go to the Redskins and perform 4 sacks against your old team, huh? That's how you feel, pal? I know it's been 2 years removed, but you've still been on our team more than any other team. Well, that's going to be the rebuild. We won 3 playoff games out of 2 losses, so we're like the Green Bay Packers, but it's better to go to the playoffs than not to go to the playoffs. And let's be honest, the Lions, unless a magical season, probably not going to the playoffs for the next 3 years at minimum. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you are a Lions fan, I'm sorry. And once again, if you guys hit that 70 or 75 likes, whatever the hell I said, next rebuild, which I don't know how soon it'll be, will be a realistic one where we don't do any of this crazy trading or signing like free agents and then trading them for draft picks and stuff. Just realistic stuff. And let me know what team you guys would want to see. We already did Rams. We just did Lions. I don't want to do Browns, but they do make a lot of sense. But I'm sorry that I keep saying but. Sounds so stupid. Hopefully if you are new to the channel, maybe subscribe, like, share, do all that good stuff or whatever. And hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya! Just, Matthew Stafford, I don't know why you hate me so much, but, I'll, see you later there, pal. Donald Dronett. This guy could take us to a championship. What is going on, guys? We are back with more Madden, and it's a rebuild. What is going on, guys? As you can see by the title of the video, I'm bringing you a brand new thing. But basically what the series was going to be is me creating the old teams and seeing a few, changing history a little bit and seeing what those players could do